Belgium, a small European country known for their chocolate. But how is Belgium on an international scale? First, a bit of background. Belgium is a northwest European country. It borders Germany, France, the Netherlands, and Luxembourg, which is actually a province of Belgium, including the North Sea. It is also smaller than most European countries, but has a population of over 11.2 million people. French, Dutch, and German are the official languages in Belgium. Roman Catholicism accounts for more than 50% of Belgium's religion. They have slightly colder temperatures in the summer compared to Canada, but warmer temperatures in the winter than us. They have a population growth rate of 0.6%, and their life expectancy in Belgium is 80 years. Politically, Belgium is a federal government ruled by King Felipe of Belgium. Although he does not make most of the decisions, interestingly, the federal state is divided into having 6 governments as well as 6 parliaments based on the regions and communities in Belgium. The federal state does most of the work on international affairs, while the regions deal with the economy of Belgium. Through all this, Belgium has a relatively stable government with little issue affecting their international business. The biggest problem they recently encountered, was a terrorist attack back on March 22nd. Laws in Belgium are enforced at all levels. In the Belgian federal government, there is a Chamber of Representatives which acts as a legislative body helping the country create laws. The country has similar human rights laws as most developed nations, to disallow child labor and help with women's rights. They show no real signs of corruption, but some people still fear that the terrorist networks are in the capital after the terrorist attack on the airport and metro. The economic laws are similar to that of most developed countries, and the euro is worth about $1.50 in Canada at the moment. They have a GDP of $494.6 billion and a GDP per capita of $44,100 in 2015. Because of Luxembourg being a province of Belgium, it is sometimes referred to as Belgium-Luxembourg when trading. Their main trading partners are Germany, France, and the Netherlands. These 3 countries are their top 3 import and export partners, all 3 of them being very close. Belgium ranks high in Canada's main trading partners. Packaged medicaments, vehicle parts, and even blood are some of the main items Belgium sends to Canada. However, this is a one-way street, as Canada is not one of Belgium's main trading partners. Culturally, Belgium is divided into regions, each speaking a different language. To do business, you need to be able to communicate in each region. They also have different holidays such as the Ascension, Belgian National Day, and All Saints' Day, and some other holidays that reflect their Roman Catholic religion. Formalities are similar to that in Canada. Appointments are made in advance for business meetings. It is important to have business cards with different languages on them depending on the region of Belgium you're in, although English is recognized by most businesses. Although you do not hear about it often, Belgium is a well-known country internationally and is sometimes referred to as the capital of Europe. Brussels is home to both NATO and EU headquarters, making it a very important city in the world. Belgium is also a member of the WTO, OECD, and other trade agreements and organizations. Belgium has no international disputes at the moment, excluding the attack by ISIS in Brussels. Belgium possesses a good foreign relationship with Australia, as they now have invested into Australia's infrastructure and other sectors in Australia. As for Belgium's infrastructure, they have one of the best in Western Europe, with a very good transit system and canal. Their coastal city of Antwerp is the largest port for the US to EU trades. They are also neighboring 2 of the biggest cities in the EU in France and Germany. Brussels International Airport is also perfectly situated to be able to access any big city in Europe, and also big enough to make flights overseas to North America. Although they are very far apart, Belgium and Canada are very similar countries. The biggest advantage Belgium has over Canada is that it is closely connected to some of the biggest economic countries in the world, in the EU. On the other hand, Canada does not have as many close connections as Belgium, but they border with the United States, the biggest country in the world when it comes to trade. Belgium is much more dense than Canada, but it has a much better infrastructure. Overall, the 2 countries rival each other in different ways, but marketing products in Belgium is much easier because of how easy access it is and close to the rest of Europe. In conclusion, I would not recommend starting a business in Belgium right away, as Belgium is not as close to Canada as some of the other big EU countries. Belgium follows these bigger countries, so if you wish to do business in Belgium from Canada, gain access through countries that Canada is more familiar with, such as Germany and France. If you can get your product into a few of these big European countries, you'll have much easier time getting your business into the rest of Europe, including Belgium. Thank you for listening to my presentation.